to myself. If we never see tomorrow, babe. If we never make it through today. If we never see tomorrow, babe. I know that I lived how I wanted to. If we never see tomorrow, babe. If we never make it through today. If we never see tomorrow, babe. I know that I lived how I wanted to. Take time, take time, take time. See the morning light, sun is out, we will be fine. So why won't we take time, take time, take time to listen carefully and rewind. It feels good on me. Rewind and rewind and rewind and rewind. To listen carefully and rewind. It feels good on me. Rewind and rewind and rewind and rewind.
All right, if you're with us online, go and set up your equipment, get your spaces set up, which we're about to get started. All right, hopefully you're not too sore for today from Tuesday. If this is your first time with us online, thanks so much for being here. If you're here in class and this is your first time, I'll always have what you need up on the board, as well as the movements that we have for the day. If you're at home, it'll be in the description below the class you're watching right now. Still getting over sickness, so my voice might cut in and out. I might just lose it. We'll see what happens. Just follow me if that does happen. I'll try not to mute you like I did last time with, what was we doing? The Turkish get-ups. Yeah, you didn't hear anything last time. We'll do better this time. Format of this class, we have 4 rounds total. Each round consists of 2 movements. We're going to superset 4 times. What that looks like is we'll do movement 1 for 30 seconds, right into movement 2 for 30 seconds. That's 1 set. We'll repeat it right back into movement 1 for 30 seconds to movement 2. We'll do that 4 times. That's 1 round. You'll get a 1-minute rest period, and then we'll move on to the second round. Movements today. First one we have is power clean. So go ahead and grab your Les Mills bar. We'll go through this one together just because we haven't done it yet this session. One thing as always, remember, and so, yeah, you can kind of stagger yourselves if you're by each other. Always remember to be braced, of course. Anytime you're using the bar, really want to have the shoulder blade pulled back and down. Okay, we don't want to collapse into the bar. Okay, so there's 3 points to this movement. Okay, we're going to do like an RDL, so pushing those hips back. Weight still even on the feet. Those glutes are engaged. Shoulder blades are back and down. The first part is standing up and then popping off the quads. Okay, so we're going to do that. So we're going to go down. We're going to stand and then kind of quad punch that bar, and it's just going to pop out, come back in and hit. Okay, we'll do it one more time. Brace, come, we'll pop off the quads. Great. Make sure you don't shrug or anything before you pop, or else you'll hit your hip bones. Feels terrible. Okay, so we're going to add the second part to the movement here. So we're going to go back down. We're going to pull, and then when we pop, we're going to shrug the bar up. Okay, so what it looks like. We're going to pull, pop it, and shrug it. Okay? So let's do that. Pull, pop. And that pop is just helping you shrug. Want to keep those elbows high, okay? Bar stays above, or elbows stay above the bar. The third piece is we're going to drop under the bar, okay? So from here, we're going to pull, pop, shrug, drop under into that catch, okay? Hips going back and down. So let's give that one a shot. So we're going to go from here. We're going to pull, pop, shrug it, catch it, drop underneath, okay? Into that squat catch, come up. Want to try and keep those elbows up. If you drop them down, the weight tends to pull you down, okay? Let's do that one more time. So we're down. We're going to pull, pop, shrug, catch, drop under. Knees align with those toes. Don't let those heels come up. Up out of it, okay? So that's the first movement. Remember, so with that movement, feel free to take it slow. It's not a movement you necessarily need to go fast in. Let the weight control the speed of what you're doing, okay? If you're at home and you don't have that, you can do that with dumbbells. You just get rid of that pop off the quads. If you don't have weight, you can do burpees. I'm going to keep doing that so you start getting weight if you don't have them. Next movement we have is tripod walkouts with that twist. So with these ones, we haven't done these in a while either. So we're starting with a wide stance, okay? And we're just going to walk out. If you want, you can add a push-up here if you want a little bit more upper body work. But when we walk back, we're going to walk over to one side into a lunge, okay? Want that foot to be flat, heel is down, knees line with that toe, glute is loaded, and then you can add a twist towards that knee. We're going to twist and open, back to center, walk back out into that plank, and then we're going to walk back to the opposite side, load that glute, twist, up and open. Try not to round that low back. If you find yourself here, push those hips back, pull that low back in, okay? We don't want to round out through that movement. Next movement we got today, single arm kettlebell swing. So we've done a bit of kettlebell swings lately. Now we're going to a single arm. So all the same things still apply. We're braced, we're powering from the glutes, from those hips, okay? So let's say you're starting with your right arm. Bring that weight in between, hips to square, and you're just going to pull it up to the shoulder. We're just catching here. Optional shoulder press if you want more shoulder work, okay? Otherwise, you're going to come back down here, back up, catch, back up, catch. If you don't have a kettlebell, that's totally fine. You can just grab a weight from the center, do that same movement, push those hips back, it comes in between. Thrust, push the hips forward, squeeze the glutes, catch that weight on the shoulder, okay? So, with any of these, I'll be going around if you have any questions while you're going through them too. If you have a kettlebell, don't flip it up and over the top, okay? If you do that, gravity's gonna come down, it's gonna smack you on the back of the wrist. Hurts pretty good. So when you have a kettlebell, by the way, when you come up, you're just rotating the wrist around, and it will smoothly come to the back of the arm, okay? So when you come up, rotate, you're just rolling it around the wrist, okay? You flip it over, and if you're wearing a smartwatch, I've seen those get cracked, so another incentive. Then you don't have to buy a new one to replace it. So we're going to do both sides down, 30 seconds on one side, 30 seconds onto the other. Next movement we have up is the Breakdancers, okay? So for this one, sometimes it's hard with the mat. You can fold the mat up to get out of the way because you won't need the mat for this movement or the next. It's up to you, though. But when we're Breakdancers, we're going to be on our hands, knees, and feet. Lift those knees about 1 to 2 inches off of the floor. And what we're going to do is I'll face this way, that might be helpful. So I'm going to start by going to the left. When you're going to the left, lifting your left hand, kick that, open up the hips, kick the right foot through, flex that quad, pull the shoulder blades back and down, flex that back, and then we're going to reverse it back to center. Now we're going to go to the right side, okay? Knees slightly up off the ground. We're braced. Lift that right arm. Twist open to the right. We're going to kick that bottom leg through, flex it, squeeze those scapula together, then return it back to center, okay? We'll do one more of each together real quick, just to practice it. Going to the left, lift that left arm, kick that bottom leg straight out in front, squeeze those scapula together, flex that quad, Release it back to center. Going to the right, lift that right arm, kick that bottom leg through, flex it, squeeze those scapula together, reverse it back to center, okay? Feel free to start slow with this one, just like with the Turkish. Just like with those Turkish get-ups, I'll be doing it slow in front, calling out what we're doing, so just follow along with me, okay? If you've done them before, feel free to find your own rhythm with those. Next movement we got is stance jacks. So right when we get down with that, feet start together. Stance jacks, we're jumping out. As we jump out, push those hips back. And we're gonna touch, you can either go for the knee, the shin, or the ankle, whatever mobility allows. Then back to center, opposite side. In, out, tap, in, tap. In. Big thing with that one, make sure you're staying braced and keeping those glutes engaged. As you get tired, you're gonna wanna do this. All that is going in the low back. So keep that low back pulled in, push those hips back, load those glutes. If you're staying braced, keeping those glutes engaged almost makes you move in the right movement pattern, okay? Next movement that we have is the plate chops. So this is where you have a light weight or no weight. Let's say we're starting with the right hand. You can hold on to the center of that weight. You can also use a kettlebell if you want. Other hand's gonna meet in the center, and we're just like you're chopping firewood kind of, and then coming back up and trying to move from the core. So you're moving the whole torso. It's not just the arms, but almost the whole torso, turning, chopping, back up, turn, chop. And you're gonna start to be able to move quickly through it. It might feel weird to start. We're gonna do 30 seconds, okay? We'll move into the next one. And then when we come back, we're gonna do the opposite direction. Really be sure to stay braced with that. It's a tiring movement. As you get tired, don't lose that quality, okay? That's where you get hurt. And then lastly, last movement we have are alligators. So we'll all come down onto our mat for this one. So once we're down, hopefully you have enough space to extend. I'm gonna have a wall that's too close. That's okay. But feet are down, arms are up. And so make sure you're braced, controlled, and you're gonna lift and try to tap. Okay? If that's difficult, you can just keep the feet up and try to go to tap with the hands, okay? You can be here and come up, or you can do what we did previously and do the leg drops, okay? Those are the 3 different variations. Remember with the leg drops, low back pressed into the ground. You don't want that low back coming up off the ground. Feet start high. You go down just as far as you can keep that connection with the low back into the floor. Wherever it starts to lose that connection, don't go any further. Bring it back up, okay? For people at home, for the kettlebell swings, okay? For that, you can do the T squeezes, all right? And then the other one, we're gonna throw in some push-ups, give you some chest work for that, if you don't have that weight for that. Any questions before we start? No. You guys want fan on or off today? Off? All right, great. All right, let's get started. All right, starting with those jumping jacks. We got 2 rounds of our warm-up. Remember, stay braced. Controlled pelvic floors up and in. The core is strong, okay? Shoulder blades stay back and down. If you want to lower the impact, you can start right here. Warm up, we're only starting about 40, maybe 50% effort. We're not overly pushing it yet. Air squats. Pushing those hips back and down, knees in line with those toes. Keep that weight even on those feet. Don't let those heels come up. Don't let those toes come up. Nice. Make sure you keep those glutes on. Good job. Marches. Drive that knee up. Try to stay in control. We don't want a lot of side to side. Stay squared. Bounce. Use that core to put a little power into that knee drive. Lunges alternating. Knee still stays in line with that toe. Weight even on that front foot. Keep that glute engaged. Don't lose that bracing. Arm circles. 4 inches. Chest is sore with this one. Very sore. Reverse, opposite direction. Inchworms into those push-ups. Remember, don't round the low back here. Bend those knees to get into that position. Walk out into that plank. You can do 1 push-up, you can do 3, you can do 5. And then walk back up into that stretch.
Let's do things you always wanted. Have some fun and live your life. Help me waste a day and find a place that we can face to face. Let me show you around my hood.
Jumping jacks, round 2. Starting to pick up that tempo now. Starting to move a bit quicker. Maybe 60, 70% effort. Keep that bracing. Air squats. We're picking up the tempo, but we're still controlling the movement. We're not bouncing. Keep those glutes on. Knee in line with the toe. Weight even on the feet. Marches. Remember, use that core. Lunges, alternating. Remember, you can add that twist towards that knee that's in front if you want. A little bit of thoracic rotation. Keep that control. Keep that glute on. Weight even on that foot. Arm circles. Remember, don't turn the torso. Torso squared. So reverse. Inchworms into those push-ups. Don't round the low back. Bend those knees. Take a break. 1 minute. And we're starting that workout. Y'all ready to rock and roll on a Thursday? It's time. Last workout of the week. At least here. You might be working out for it. You got those power cleans. Pull, pop, shrug, drop under. Okay? Those are those 3 to 4 steps for a good power clean. When you drop under, if you want to practice that, just bring the weight here and do front squat. And that puts you into that position. So if you want, you can come up, pop, clean catch here, then do that squat. That's helpful for learning that dynamic. 10 seconds. Go ahead and stagger yourselves a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Let's go, power cleans. Good job. Good job. And then, yep, and then from there. Yep, go right there. Good job. Nice work. Keep that bracing. Sit those hips back and down. You don't want the knees going forward. Hips go back in that catch. Switch. Tripod walkouts with that twist. They're walking back into that low side squat. Have that twist. Feet are wide. Go back down into. Remember, you're twisting towards the knee. If your left knee is bent, you're twisting up and open to the left. Clean and press. Good job, y'all. Keep those glutes on. Stay braced. Good job. Nice. Stay with it, stay with it. Tripods. This one, try to lift those elbows forward. That helps you stay up as you go down a little bit. Nice. Last one. Here, you can always change direction if you don't have enough space side to side. Stay braced. Stay controlled. Intentional quality movement. Take a break. Woo! Round one, done, y'all. You won't need your barbell. You can put it away if you want, or you can move it off to the side. It's up to you. All right. We got those kettlebell swings next. Single arms. Remember, power comes from those glutes. Really power out of those hips with that movement. We got 10 seconds, and we're starting with those kettlebells. In 5, 3, 2, I'll give you a couple of seconds as you're putting that away. 2.5, 1. All right, here we go. Remember, single, keep those hips squared, keep those shoulders squared. We don't want to be twisting. We're resisting that rotational force. So we come through, curl it up. You can press up if you want. You don't have to. You can come right back down. Nice job. And with this one, think of it more as a swing. You're swinging those hips back, the weight back, swinging them forward, catching them. Nice. Opposite hand. Switch over to the opposite side. Same movement. Nice job. Stay braced. Watch yourself in the mirror. You don't want a hip popping out sideways or your torso twisting. Good job. Switch, opposite side. Start to find that rhythm. Nice, dude. Switch, opposite side. Halfway through. Nice shot. On this one. Opposite side. Those glutes should be on the whole time, not just on that swing. Stay braced, stay squared. Switch. Last one, let's go. You got this.
Forget where I'm from, 'cause looking in your
Stay
eyes,
braced.
looking at the sun, I feel like you're the moon, I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb, 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 numb. I wanna get numb and forget
Take a break. Nice work, y'all. All right, we got those break dancers next. I kid. You can always change up the movement. You always have the option to try to clean up in between rounds, but we wait for no person. 15 seconds, or else we won't finish in time. We'll miss our cooldown. 10 seconds. Breakdancers, I'll be going through it. So the mat can be harder, so if you want the mat out of the way, feel free to move it. 3, 2, 1, let's go. All right, I'm starting to the left. Lift my left arm, twist open to the left, kick that right leg through, squeeze the scapula together, flex that quad, reverse it. Going to the right. Lift the right arm, twist open to the right, kick that left leg through, squeeze the scapula, flex the quad, return to center. Knees should be staying just 2 inches or so up off the ground. Stance jacks. We're coming up and out to the side. Keep those glutes on. Stay braced. Feet start together. Jump those feet out. Hips back. Twist, tap, shin or ankle. Back to center. Back out. Hips back. Opposite side. Center. Just start to. I feel like I'm the one. I wanna get numb. Breakdancers. All right, I'm going to the left. Left arm's up. Twist open. Kick that right foot through. Flex it. Squeeze the scapula. Back to center. Right arm up. Twist open. Kick that left leg through. Flex and flex. Reverse back to center. Lifting that left arm. Opening up. Kicking that right foot through. Back to center. Stance jacks. You got this all. Remember, you need to take a break. Take a break. If you're feeling good, let's go. Stay braced. Keep those glutes on. Nice. Breakdancers. All right, I'm going to the right this time. Right arm's up, twist to the right. Kick that left leg through, flex and flex. Reverse to center. Left arm's up, open to the left. Kick that right leg through. Reverse it back to center. Nice. Knees should stay 1 to 2 inches off the floor. Stance jacks. We're up. Let's go, y'all. Find your tempo. Doesn't matter how fast. Try to keep it. Glutes are on. We're braced. Breakdancers, last set. I'm opening to the left. Lift that left arm, open to the left. Kick that right leg through. Reverse it. Nice job. You got this. Last set. Come on. Keep that tempo. 10 seconds. Less than that. Stances, we're up. You get a break after this. Let's go. Nice job. Keep that tempo. But if you feel good, push it. Keep moving, keep moving. Take a break. Woo. It's core time. Work, y'all. That's a tough superset. All right, plate chops into alligators. Part of the workout with this one is getting up and down quickly. That's a part of that energy burn. We're up, then we're down, up, down, up, down. In 5. Whatever weight you start with, actually, keep that weight for the other side. Don't jump weight. Don't work your right side with the 5 and then left side with the 10. Do 5, 5, and then if you want to go up, go up. 3, 2, 1, chops. And then we got that in the hand. We're cross chop like you're chopping firewood. Remember, pull from the core, from the torso. It's not just the arms moving. That whole body is. Stay braced. Good job. Alligators. We're fully down, feet, arms out, out. Lifting, tapping. Chops. We're back up. Quick transitions. We're moving. Really stay strong through that torso. Don't lose that bracing. Want a slight bend in those knees. Those hips push back. Alligators. Woo. Chops. If you want to change the weight, now's the time. Let's go. Stay with it. Should be feeling it mostly in the core now. Alligators. Woo, Nelly, let's go. Shots. Woo. Let's go. Last set, y'all. Good job. Athletic stance with those legs. Knees bent, hips back. Braced. Alligators. Last one. Come on. Take 3 to 5 if you need it, and then get in. take a break. My peeps at home, nice work today. My peeps in here, nice job. Solid workout, yos. Nice job. Nice job today, man. Good job, Mohammed. Nisa. Nice. Nice job today. Oh, Lesma. As you're cleaning up, if you notice any black streaks on the ground from our weights, we'll help out facilities, clean those up. Start to work on slowing that breathing down. I feel it, I feel it. Can you just add more of it? All right, whenever you're ready, we're gonna start with those deeper breaths. Inhaling in through the nose on the way up, out through the mouth on the way down. Just working on slowing your breathing right here. Don't have to match my speed, don't have to match your neighbor's. Follow your breaths. The breath will guide you of how fast or slow to move. On that next exhale, go and pull that arm across. Keeping those shoulder blades back and down. Keeping that slight brace posture through all the stretches. Exhaling a little further on each exhale. Working on increasing that mobility every class. Find yourself shrugging those shoulders and relax, let them drop down. When you're ready, go and release and switch. Arm up and over, stretching that tricep. Just keep those scapula together and down. If you find yourself dropping, open up, stand up tall. When we're ready, go and release and switch. Bring those hands behind the back, interlock fingers, shoulder blades back and down, chest up and open, roll that head and neck. that exhale, coming down into that full floor squat, pushing those hips back and down, trying to get those heels flat onto the floor. It's tough getting those heels down, that's okay. You can keep the weight on your hands and slowly work a little deeper over time. Once you get those heels down, if you want more inner thigh stretch, elbows to the inside the knees, palms together. Go and press those palms down, opening up those hips. You can always adjust your feet spacing. Nothing ever has to match mine. Go and bring it down onto all fours. Hips staying above those knees for that puppy pose, dropping those arms out in front. Letting that chest fall towards the floor. And breathe. If you want a little bit more lat and tricep stretch, you can bring those hands back behind the head. And breathe. When you're ready, go and bring yourself up. We're going to widen those knees out to the edges of the mat or further, whatever's comfortable. Feet together, sitting down onto those heels for that child's pose. From here, we're going to walk the hands over to the left, stretching that right side. Find yourself holding tension, go and release it. When you're ready, go and make yourself over to the opposite side. Go and release back to center. I'm going to come up into a plank. Inhaling that right foot up. On that exhale, bringing that knee underneath for that pigeon stretch. Crossing that foot over that opposite side. You want to make sure we're keeping those hips squared. We don't want to roll out and open, okay? Keep those hips down. If you want more hip stretch, you can bring that foot further up. As you relax, feel free to bring yourself deeper into that stretch. Keep that low back pulled in, pushing those hips into the floor. And breathe. To help get rid of tension is every third or fourth inhale. Inhale twice as deep. That'll show you where you're holding that tension. If you're ready, you can slowly bring yourself up out of that stretch, tuck that back toe, step back into a plank, and we're going to inhale the left foot up. And pull that knee through, foot across, pigeon stretch to the opposite side. Same thing here, don't roll open, keep those hips squared. If you want more hip stretch as opposed to hamstring and glute, bring that foot up further. And as you relax, you can slowly bring yourself deeper into that stretch. Same thing every third or fourth inhale. Make that inhale a little deeper. Find wherever that tension is. And let that body relax as you exhale it out. As you're ready, you can bring yourself up out of that stretch. Tuck that back toe, step into plank, and then into downward dog. You can pedal out those feet. Stretching those calves. When you're ready, go and walk yourself into standing. These stretches aren't exhaustive and we're running out of time, so if you want to stay and continue to stretch, feel free. If your chest is tight, make sure you're using chest stretches after class. We're going to finish with those breaths. Last 3 breaths, thanking ourselves for showing up, for being here. Taking time for our body. Nice job today, y'all. Great work. Thanks for being here. Don't forget your homework. Eat a good solid dinner. Drink lots of water. Minimum 6 hours of sleep tonight. With that, thank you so much for coming to class. If you're online, thanks for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you want updates of when classes go live. And with that, have a nice night.